Karan finally has his Shuddhi cast in place. Aamir turns down a chance to work with Jackie Chan. Shah Rukh and Ranveer narrowly missed a box office battle. Sanjay Dutt has an unwanted visitor in jail. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin, and if you're feeling the Monday blues, no worries, I'm here with an awesome episode of 9xc.com The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar, I'm a superstar. 9xc.
I think it's time for a victory dance, and the reason for our victory is that we got Karan Johar to admit that his final casting of Shuddhi is complete. On Thursday evening, Karan sent out this tweet. And finally, Shuddhi starring Varun Dhawan and Alia Bhatt, directed by Karan Malhotra, at Varun Dhawan, at Alia08, at Karan Malhotra 21, at Dharma Movies. And we'd like to take some credit for this because just 22 hours before he posted the tweet, 9xc.com The Show sent him this message. Hi Karan from 9xc Media. Have a story that you have approached Varun and Alia for Shuddhi. Could you please comment? Karan did not reply, but 22 hours later, what do we see? We see that he has tweeted confirming that Alia and Varun have been cast for Shuddhi. So I guess in a way, you are welcome, world. We had a sneaking suspicion that this would happen because Karan is known to ignore messages sent to him about his projects and then to take to Twitter to confirm the rumors. Karan's casting troubles with Shuddhi could make for a great movie in itself. For his ambitious project, he wanted Hrithik Roshan and Kareena Kapoor, but when Hrithik walked out, so did Kareena. Then he approached Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone, but their dates clashed with Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Bajirao Mastani, and the two actors chose Sanjay's film. Finally, he went to Hamara Apka Sabka Bhai Salman Bhai. Salman vigorously nodded his yes. I mean, we don't know for sure if he nodded vigorously, but he did say yes. Then the AIB knockout happened and Salman was super angry with Karan for watching from the sidelines as a close member of his family was made fun of. Like 9xc.com told you, buzz was that Salman walked out of Karan's Shuddhi for this very reason. Now, after all that drama, Karan finally looked in-house and from his casting hat pulled out his two students, Alia Bhatt and Varun Dhawan. Alia and Varun debuted in Karan's Student of the Year and then went on to work in Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania. Salman, in his inimitable style, even congratulated Varun on the film. He posted a cute baby photo of Varun to go with his tweet. Kamal karte ho Varun Dhawan, made your dad and me so proud of you. Happy Shuddhi. Varun thanks Salman, who he looks up to, with this tweet. Thank you, bhai, at being Salman Khan. I promise to make you proud. #Shuddhi. Alia also tweeted her excitement over being part of such a prestigious project by none other than her mentor Karan. Can't wait to be part of Karan Malhotra's epic vision, #Shuddhi, at Karan Johar, at Karan Malhotra 21, at Varun Dhawan, at Dharma Movies. Well, we hope Alia and Varun stick around to see Shuddhi through. Don't think our fragile heart can take another change in the cast. A lot of buzz was created when news hit headlines that Aamir Khan will star in an Indo-Chinese production along with Jackie Chan. Just think about the two together in a film. With Aamir's intense acting and Jackie's amazing action skills, it sure would have been a great watch. So you can only imagine our disappointment when Aamir said that he could not be a part of the film titled Kung Fu Yoga. He said,
Kung Fu Yoga is a film that Jackie is planning. The director is a gentleman by the name of Stanley. He made Rumble in the Bronx and he's made a number of Jackie's films. That film, it's not possible for me to do because they're shooting it this year.
But why? What could possibly have been the reason?
वो लोग उस फिल्म को सितंबर अक्टूबर में शूट कर रहे हैं इस साल. मेरी भी शूटिंग सितंबर अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर में. फिर दिसंबर के बाद मैं वेट कम करूँगा. जैन फेब मार्च अप्रैल में 5 महीना. फिर जून में मैं दंगल की शूटिंग कंप्लीट करूँगा जो यंगर पोर्शन. आई कैन ओनली स्टार्ट एनी फिल्म नेक्स्ट ईयर अगस्त सितंबर. We can't ask them to wait for so long.
Well, now that he puts it that way, it does make sense. Aamir goes through intense workout regimes and drastic body changes for the roles that he picks. He's put on close to 20 kilos for his role as wrestler Mahavir Phogat in Dangal. He'll have to lose all that weight when he plays the younger version of Mahavir. And so he said that he can't take up another project till August or September next year. The role offered to Aamir in Kung Fu Yoga, a period action drama, was that of the Magadh rebel leader, and we bet he would have had to bulk up again for that. But that does not mean that he would not want to be a part of the project altogether. When prodded, Aamir said that he might consider co-producing the film.
Co-produce कर सकता हूँ, मैंने सोचा नहीं. Actually मैं ऐसे अलग से मैं प्रोड्यूस कभी करता नहीं हूँ. जो मैं करता था मैंने अभी बंद कर दिया. अभी एक कर रहा हूँ मैं actually. लेकिन co-producing का मैंने सोचा नहीं. सोचते हैं.
Now that Aamir is out of the picture, does this mean that Saif Ali Khan still has a chance? Last episode, 9XE.com told you that Saif had lost out on the project because his manager had asked way too many details about the film. So now, does this mean that Saif has a chance? With turkeys like Humshakals and Happy Ending behind him, it's time Saif's staff gets a grip on reality. If not Saif, wonder who joins the cast of this Indo-Chinese venture. But you know where you would hear about the project? Right here on 9XE.com The Show. And now we've got some exciting casting news. This just in, Shraddha Kapoor has bagged the female lead role in Sabir Khan's Bhagi opposite Tiger Shroff. This would be the first time that Tiger and Shraddha share screen space. Shraddha's career is on a roll. She has ABCD 2 and Rock On 2 in her kitty and is basking in the glory of the success of Ek Villain and Haider. Buzz is that the Sajid Nadiadwala produced Bhagi is an intense love story, and we are mighty sure that the Galia girl will do justice to this script. But looks like the bubbly Shraddha has actually snatched the role from a newcomer. 9XE.com told you that Disha Patani was the first choice for the movie, but she lost out to Shraddha. Disha had earlier done a look test with Tiger for Bhagi. This must have hit Disha doubly hard. She was the first choice for Karan Johar's No Sex Please and Ekta Kapoor's Vanity Fair, but sadly both films didn't take off. Looks like Shraddha's popularity tilted the vote in her favour. Now with two young and immensely popular stars like Tiger and Shraddha, Bhagi could turn out to be pretty interesting. Coming up, Ranveer has learned to expect the unexpected when it comes to Anushka. Farhan's next is a very inspiring biopic. Welcome back to 9XE.com The Show, where we sat down for a chat with Ranveer Singh and Priyanka Chopra, who play brother and sister in Dil Dhadakne Do. Check out the super fun interview.
I knew this was coming.
Why? You become predictable, Rano.
Shucks.
She.
What's up, guys? I am Nafisa Sharma and you are watching 9XE.com, and here I am today with the Mehras who've come to talk about the upcoming movie Dil Dhadakne Do, Priyanka Chopra and Ranveer Singh. You guys had a blast while shooting, haven't you?
Killer.
Yeah.
This is one of those films where we can't even say we worked really hard.
we didn't, yeah?
We didn't.
We didn't, huh? You felt or what?
Yeah, because we were just chilling. We shot 3 hours a day because there were so many actors and so many other things that Zoya had to shoot. Then we would go to the spa or we'd sit down on the deck and watch the Mediterranean pass by. I mean,
Are you serious?
that was life.
It's an ensemble, so you have like 2-3 days off in a week. You go out, you're at a new place every single day.
Yeah, and the ship docked in like amazing places in all over Europe. So one day we were in France, and the other day we were in Italy, and then there was Barcelona, and so it was just like...
It's a far cry, okay? Like, Dil Dhadakne Do is easy, right? So, like, what is it that Zoya and Reema write about interpersonal relationships, right? So it's mostly conversational. So
And it's
आज
natural.
आज क्या shoot कर रहे हैं? Nothing. You have to sit on the couch and have a conversation. कल क्या shoot कर रहे हैं? You have to sit at the bar and
Have a conversation. So, what is happening with the Mehra Khandan? आप लोग खुल
what
के
is
बात
happening,
क्यों नहीं
really?
करते हो?
The beauty of this film is it's a reflection of modern families today, which are completely conflicted by society, image. हम लोग भूल जाते हैं कभी-कभी कि एक दूसरे हमारी busy जिंदगी में कि एक दूसरे के साथ जो हो रहा है actually घर में वो इतना जरूरी नहीं रहता.
So it's
I feel like you get caught up trying to keep up the facade of being a happy family.
लोग क्या कहेंगे?
Yeah.
And you guys are playing siblings.
Yes.
So, are you a good brother? Is he a good brother to you?
Just want you to know, I think it's extremely cool.
That we're playing siblings,
Yeah.
huh?
Are we going to see you guys pulling each other's hair like real siblings do?
I think so. I think
Yeah?
the beauty of this film is I suspect it's based a little bit on
haven't
Zoya
seen
and
it.
Farhan. And that's how this relationship, it's like modern relationships because, you know, like me and my brother are 7 years apart. So we don't have that really. But when there's such a little negligible gap between the two, then you grow up as friends, you fight just as badly, you treat each other just as badly. You can say bad things about each other, but the world can't.
The world can't, right?
And that's an amazing relationship.
How is it working with Daddy Mehra? You're a huge fan of him, huh?
He is a sexy daddy.
Yeah.
Uber cool, super sexy.
What do you say about the guy? I mean, he's my screen idol. He's so a big part of the reason I ever wanted to even become an actor. I grew up in the 90s when Anil Kapoor was Anil Kapoor, and you know I grew up on his stuff. So to share screen space with him is incredible.
And you sang with Farhan
Yes.
for the title track.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, how was that?
Actually, that idea just came up at a party. We were hanging out and we were like, "Arey, Farhan bhi gata hai. Arey,
Really?
Kisi bhi gati hai. Oh, गाना करना चाहिए." And then they made a song and then we went in.
मेरे साथ क्यों नहीं होता ये?
क्या बेटा?
किसी ने ये क्यों नहीं बोला रणवीर को भी गाना चाहिए?
Because when we rap करता है.
Zoya saved her songs by not casting me in that.
Yeah, it was super exciting, I think. And Farhan has always, since the time I've known him from the first Dawn film, told me to explore my singing because he's, you know, a musician and he's always been very, you must sing and you must do shows. So even with this, he was very like, you have to do it, and I'm glad I did.
So you're going to sing for us? Come on. It's your movie, it's your song. Come on.
अपने ही एक राग है
जज्बात पिघले पिघले है तो क्यों न हो ख्यालात बहके बहके then
है तो क्यों न हो
दिल
Yeah.
धड़कने दो
दिल धड़कने दो.
You're supposed to do I don't make that face.
And then Farhan on the mic. सपने जो है सदन थोड़े से बनो दीवाने.
Nice, very nice. So let's talk about your look in the movie, Priyanka.
It was actually really funny because I went into the film right after Medicom, right? So I had like, I was like bulkeshwar. So I was like, if you come to my film with muscles, it's not going to happen because Aisha's super feminine and extremely like gentle and fragile, which I haven't played for a while. So going into Aisha and being this gentle, feminine, you know, girl was a complete switch in my head.
What about your look?
My look, isn't it fab?
It is. That's what we want to know.
It's just jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Ranveer doesn't understand that, you see.
How much did I fight with?
Curtains and rugs for his clothes. So for him to just wear a white shirt or t-shirt and jeans.
Yuck, man. How much I fought with Arjun Bhasin. I was like, really, man? What is this?
What am I wearing? There's no print.
But yeah, he's very stubborn and he refused to take my input and he made me wear all of those things. But I'm glad he did because it's being liked.
And how is it working with Anushka all over again, considering that so much was written about you guys earlier? Was there any uncomfortable moment or were you fine?
Well, you know, the stuff that's written about us is quite insignificant. What's more important is the bond that I share with her.
Right.
I did my first film with her.
Right.
She'll always be a special person in my life. She was very patient with me. She taught me a lot in my first film, and then I did my second film with her. And then we lost touch because we were doing other movies, but then we got to catch up on Dil Dhadakne Do, which is great. And I was really glad that she decided to do this part because, you know, I didn't expect her to agree to do it. But extremely cool of her to do it because, you know, there is some sort of stigma attached to doing ensemble films in our cinema. But yeah, kudos to her for having the foresight and making a very progressive decision. And she adds so much value to the film.
So did you guys leave it completely to Zoya or were there inputs added by you guys?
There's always inputs added by actors. I mean, and Zoya is a very collaborative director. As soon as I did my first few readings and interactions with Zoya on this film, I kind of I sense directors, that's how I work. And you know which ones know what they're doing.
Right.
And which ones really will be able to handle you. And she's one of those.
The thing is, in an ensemble cast, you can't micromanage everyone, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to allow, you have to trust the actors that you've hired and allow them to have their own interpretation.
So that was Priyanka Chopra and Ranveer Singh. Ciao guys.
Bye.
Chai.
Now moving on from that story, Farhan Akhtar won accolades for his portrayal of Milka Singh in Bhag Milka Bhag, and seems the actor-director has decided to direct a film based on another inspiring Indian sportsperson. Like you read on 9xe.com, Farhan is all set to make a biopic on Arunima Sinha, the national level volleyball player and the first amputee to scale Mount Everest. Arunima leads an inspiring life, and we can't think of a better director to bring the sportsperson's life to screen. Arunima's life came to a standstill when she was pushed off a running train by robbers in 2011, and her leg had to be amputated below the knee. During her treatment, she resolved to climb Mount Everest, and she succeeded in her mission on 21st May 2013, becoming the first Indian amputee to climb Mount Everest. Farhan was inspired to make the movie after reading Arunima's book, Born Again on the Mountain. He met Arunima recently and expressed his desire to make a film on her life. Arunima has given her nod of approval for the project. The last time a female athlete was portrayed on screen, Priyanka Chopra gloved up for Mary Kom. It remains to be seen who signs up for this film. And this movie will only add to the long list of female-oriented films that Bollywood is seeing based on both real-life and fictional characters. Which real-life woman's story would you like to see on screen? Tell us on facebook.com/9xe and at 9xe the show. And there's another sportsperson's epic journey that will soon be seen on celluloid. The first look at the Muhammad Azharuddin biopic was revealed, and it looks pretty interesting. At the event, the cricketer himself was present along with Imran Hashmi, who will be portraying him on screen, director Tony D'Souza, and producers Ekta Kapoor and Sneha Rajani. While Prachi Desai plays Azhar's first wife Noreen, no announcement has been made of who will essay the role of Azhar's second wife Sangeeta Bijlani. Does Azhar have a wish list in this regard?
देखिए, अगर मैं डिसीजन लेता था, मैं चाहता था कि वही करें, बट डिसीजन मैं कैप्टन नहीं हूँ उसका। मैं तो बिल्कुल एकदम मैं तो बिल्कुल 11वां फील्डर हूँ, समझे यहाँ पे। बट लेकिन डिसीजन मेकिंग तो ये दो लेडीज़ लेते हैं, तो जब लेडीज़ जब डिसीजन लेते हैं तो आदमी लोग को बिल्कुल बाजू हटना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो बिल्कुल सही डिसीजन है।
Well, that's quite a loaded statement. But will the lady in question watch the film?
Of course I'll watch it.
Anyway, you can bet that we'll be watching the biopic. Coming up, have Karan and Sanjay Leela Bhansali ended their feud? Shah Rukh Khan learned something new on the sets of Rais. And we meet again on 9xe.com, the show. Forgiveness is in the air. Seems Karan Johar and Sanjay Leela Bhansali warmed up at a recent bash thrown by Deepika Padukone to celebrate Piku's success. Karan and Sanjay have enjoyed a great camaraderie earlier, and the usually shy media Sanjay even appeared on Coffee with Karan. A rare appearance, we must say. However, things went south between them when the two unwittingly got into a race to sign star couple Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone in their projects Shuddhi and Bajirao Mastani. Sanjay signed up both for Bajirao Mastani, leaving Karan fuming. Bajirao Mastani is already on floors, and now, after much back and forth, Karan will begin Shuddhi with Alia Bhatt and Varun Dhawan. After the Bajirao Mastani incident, Sanjay and Karan have not interacted with each other, but have made references to the tiff in the media. Karan had said that Sanjay has gone into a deep, dark space, while Sanjay went on record to say that he was hurt that someone whom he considered a friend had spoken ill about him publicly. But at Deepika's bash, seems the Maverick directors decided to let bygones be bygones and patched up. Eyewitnesses at the party said that when Karan and Sanjay came face to face, they just smiled at one another and the tension disappeared. They were by each other's side as they talked about films and even their past differences. If Karan is learning to make friends again, Shah Rukh Khan is also learning a new art form. Shah Rukh is busy with Rais, but seems he needs to dedicate more time to the film. In Rais, he plays a Gujarati bootlegger who has to shake it like a desi and do the garba for a song sequence. But Shah Rukh is not well versed in the dance form. So a trainer from Ahmedabad has been flown in to help him. And you thought Shah Rukh Khan knew everything. SRK rehearsed for the song for a few hours even as he nursed a knee joint pain. His rehearsals and shoot have now come to a standstill. He recently underwent an arthroscopic surgery at the Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai. Reportedly, King Khan has been advised rest for a month. 9XE.com, the show, wishes him a speedy recovery and awaits his return to the sets. But there's some good news for Shah Rukh. His film Rohit Shetty's Dilwale will get an uninterrupted holiday release at the end of this year. Earlier, Bajirao Mastani was going to spoil Dilwale's party with its December 25th release. But now news is filtering in that the film might be delayed to the first quarter of 2016. This is because Ranveer's shoulder injury has played havoc with the film's shooting schedule. Director Sanjay Dutt Bhansali wanted to shoot in April, but due to Ranveer's injury, will only be able to shoot after the monsoon. So we won't be forced to choose between Shah Rukh and Ranveer this holiday season. Last episode, we showed you the party girls of Bollywood, and topping that list was Deepika Padukone. She hosted a screening of Piku and then threw a bash to celebrate the film's success and her great run in Bollywood as well. While she had Piku's director Sujit Sircar and co-star Irfan Khan partaking in her success, her other co-star Amitabh Bachchan was MIA. Where was he when she was throwing her success party? Well, Mr. Bachchan was watching the film Mad Max with his family. When he was asked by the media why he was giving Deepika's party a miss, he gave an unrelated answer. The media persisted but got no response. Guess Mr. Bachchan is beyond answering these trivial questions. He's been there, done that, and is far too secure to bother with all this. So we hit the town over the weekend to get you the best happenings across the city, and this is who we ran into.
Hi guys, what's up? It's me Latika and I stay wide awake just to bring you your favorite celebrities out in the town. और आज मैं खड़ी हूँ छत्रपति शिवाजी इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट के अराइवल पॉइंट पर, जहाँ पे मुझे पता चला है कि ऐश्वर्या लौट रही हैं कान से अपना जज्बा दिखाकर. It was all good. Thank you and thank you for all your love and good wishes. Thank you for making Jazba trend. It meant a lot. Thank you. So ये थी ऐश्वर्या जो फाइनली लौट चुकी है कान से, and she thanked the media for supporting and loving her. And that's a wrap from my side, guys. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye.
Coming up, Sanjay Dutt had an unwanted visitor in jail. Find out which Bollywood actress had the best fashion game at Cannes. Now moving on, we've got a glamorous piece on the fashionable Indian beauties at Cannes. But who fared the best? Let's have a look.
Dare to be different, dare to be wonderful, dare to be happy, dare to be colorful, dare to be honest and true to one another.
Katrina Kaif, Sonam Kapoor and Aishwarya Rai Bachchan landed in Cannes thanks to all three being ambassadors of a beauty brand. This was Katrina's first time at Cannes. I mean, she might have visited the place before, but this was her first time at the Cannes Film Festival. She started off well in a cool, sexy dress, but then she hit the red carpet and we wish she'd never had. The first look was clearly inspired by one of Aishwarya's previous Cannes gowns, but it was lackluster and basically nothing special. For her second appearance, she went so red that somewhere in the woods, Red Riding Hood was having a complex. So on the style scoreboard, Katrina gets 5 on 10. She gets this number for taking 0 fashion risks. After Katrina, it was Sonam Kapoor's turn to showcase her fashionista status at Cannes. She's been there a few times, so she knows how to do things. Sonam went bold with 2 looks that had her in plunging necklines, both in demure shades. For her red carpet gig, she upped her color game in an eye-catching cobalt blue gown. What's not to love? But then, out of the blue, she chose a gown inspired by Ala Saabso, or a feather duster, or a shaggy carpet. Whatever the inspiration was, it did not work. Thankfully, she redeemed herself in a structured Abujani Sandeep Khosla that felt closer to her sense of style. So, on the style scoreboard, Sonam gets a 7 on 10. We had to deduct points for that duster dress. And finally, it was Aishwarya's turn to hit the red carpet, and boy did she kill it.
We can make you dance.
She went casual in everything from floral jumpsuits to cool printed pants to a sexy black dress. But the real magic happened when Aishwarya had to go formal. This green number was sexy and even showed a hint of leg, which was great because we don't normally see Aishwarya get flirty with fashion. Then she chose a wine-colored Oscar de la Renta that was stunning. Her other look, which was a fishtail gown, though dramatic, was not something that we gushed about. For the AMFAR gala, she went soft in a lavender strapless gown with a neckpiece that could easily rid a small country of debt. But the piece de resistance was this, I can't even find the right words to describe it, this Ralph and Russo gown that looked magical from every angle. And Aishwarya looked every inch the movie star in it. So on the style scoreboard, Aishwarya gets a 10 on 10. Trust me, we wanted to give her a higher ranking, but we ran out of numbers. Do you guys agree with our scoring? Who would you score the highest? Tell us on facebook.com/9XC. Here's something that's pretty scary. Recently, Sanjay Dutt received the shock of his life. Nope, it's got nothing to do with his sentence, but a lot to do with his time in jail. Something strange happened near his cell at Pune's Yerwada jail. That strange occurrence was a 5-foot spectacled cobra. Sanjay was in his cell making paper bags when the cobra slithered past. Sanjay was oblivious of anything around him. When the other inmates raised an alarm, only then did Sanjay notice the reptile. Immediately, a snake charmer was called, and to make matters worse, the jail authorities found out that the snake, which they thought was not poisonous, was indeed venomous. It's believed that Sanjay was shocked when he heard this. Thankfully, no one was harmed except maybe the snake who had to go through the trauma of being caught. But you'll find only happy times here on 9XC.com the show. Get in touch with us on facebook.com/9XC and at 9XC the show. Also visit our site 9XC.com and our YouTube channel. And don't forget to download our free 9XC app. But before I go, here's a 9XC Frames moment that will leave you awestruck. This is Jacqueline Fernandez putting us all to shame.